In the dim apartment, John's face is illuminated by the soft glow of his phone, scrolling through his night. Suddenly, a chilling notification from an unknown number shatters his peace. "Hey, I think your girlfriend is hiding something." John's brow furrows, a flicker of confusion and unease crossing his features as he stares at the ominous message. The phone screen briefly displays a haunting truth. He didn't know it yet, but the message that popped up that night was never meant to be sent. The revelation hangs in the air, a silent, chilling promise of secrets yet to unfold. John taps his phone, a simple action that will soon unravel his calm. Screenshots load, revealing a text message exchange between Anna and an unknown male. The messages are light, playful, flirting, a suggestive attention that hints at something more. John's expression shifts, a flicker of confusion clouding his features. His unwavering trust in Anna begins to waver, a subtle, unsettling doubt taking root. This unexpected spark ignites a quiet fire within him, threatening to consume his peace. Sunlight filters through leaves as John and Anna laugh, their heads thrown back in pure joy. A vibrant memory. They share a meal, their eyes sparkling with an affection that once promised forever. Huddled together, maps spread out, they eagerly plan a new adventure, oblivious to the future shadows. Anna's voice echoes, a chilling tired on certain nights, replaying in John's troubled mind. Her hand quickly hides her phone screen, a fleeting, suspicious gesture that now burns in John's memory. She casually mentions a new friend at work, a phrase now tainted with the bitter taste of John's gnawing suspicion. In the dim living room, the television's soft glow paints long, dancing shadows across the walls. John's gaze, intense and searching, is fixed on Anna, who remains oblivious, lost in her phone. A private, subtle smile plays on Anna's lips, a silent enigma to John. He scrutinizes her every move, desperate for any sign to confirm his spiraling anxieties. The air thickens with unspoken tension, a heavy burden that only John seems to feel. In the living room, John sits opposite Anna, the vast space between them feeling cold and empty, a chasm of unspoken words. He speaks softly, his voice almost too calm, a chilling contrast to the tension in the air. Anna looks up, genuinely shocked, her eyes wide with disbelief. Her phone clatters to the coffee table, the sound echoing in the sudden silence. A heavy beat of silence stretches, thick with anticipation, as John's piercing gaze meets hers. His voice, barely a whisper, cuts through the stillness. "Who is he?" Anna's initial shock gives way to a calculated, almost defiant expression, her eyes now burning with resolve. Her unwavering gaze locks with John's, a silent challenge passing between them in the charged air. Anna's voice cuts through the tension, clear and firm. "I needed to know." John recoils slightly, visibly taken aback by the unexpected answer that hangs heavy in the silence. Anna steps closer, her eyes piercing John's. "I needed to know if you would fight for me." The words hang in the air, a profound challenge, as John grapples with the weight of her revelation. In the silent apartment, Anna's voice hangs heavy, a delicate balance of vulnerability and sharp accusation. John's face, initially blank, begins to twist with a slow dawning of painful realization. A disturbing puzzle clicks into place in his mind, each piece a sharp shard of truth. Anna's words echo with a profound hurt. "You've been distant. You don't chase me anymore." Her voice, a fragile plea, reveals the raw core of her desperation. "I wanted to see if you still cared." John's eyes widen, the weight of her confession crushing him under its stark, emotional impact. In the quiet apartment, John takes a deep, steady breath, his gaze fixed on Anna. His voice, calm and devoid of anger, carries an unwavering firmness that cuts through the silence. Anna flinches, a tremor running through her as John's words land with quiet force. Her carefully constructed composure shatters, revealing a vulnerability she had tried to hide. John's eyes hold hers, his voice a stark declaration. "You don't test someone you respect." His words hang in the air, a final, poignant plea. "You communicate." John rises slowly, the crushing weight of his realization settling upon him like a shroud. His movements heavy with sorrow. He walks towards the apartment door, not in a tempest of rage, but with a quiet, resolute sadness that chills the air. His back to us, he embodies a final, considered act of departure, a silent farewell etched into his posture. The door looms, a threshold to an unknown future. As he prepares to step into the lonely vastness of his decision, John emerges from the apartment building, stepping into the cool embrace of the night, his face etched with turmoil. The city lights blur around him, a vibrant kaleidoscope of colors reflecting his inner chaos. He walks with a determined stride, his gaze fixed forward, refusing to cast a glance back at the life he leaves behind. The night air, crisp and unforgiving, mirrors the stark reality of his situation. When love turns into games, someone has already started losing. A voice echoes, a haunting truth. John disappears into the urban sprawl, a lone figure swallowed by the city's indifferent glow. John sits alone on the floor of his new, sparsely furnished apartment, the silence a heavy shroud. His gaze is fixed on a blank wall, a stark reflection of his new, solitary chapter. The profound quiet is broken only by the distant, almost imperceptible hum of the city. Trust doesn't break loudly, it cracks quietly. When someone chooses manipulation over honesty, John walks with quiet purpose through the bustling city street, a newfound wisdom etched upon his thoughtful face. Amidst the urban clamor, he carries himself with a solitary dignity, his journey now distinctly his own. The final shot emphasizes his solitary path, leaving the audience to ponder the silent implications of Anna's actions. On the screen, a poignant question appears. If someone tests you instead of talking to you, is that love?